Austin, I hear you like scary movies.
Yeah, no, I'm a really big horror fan. I'm sorry, I'm kind of fanboying out a little bit. You're fucking Ghostface, man. Like, you're Ghostface. Yeah, I am a horror fan. I really am.
What's your favorite scary movie?
Oh, I don't know. That's a real... Wait a minute. This is like the fucking... I'm Drew Barrymore, bitches! I'm fucking tied up and you're talking to me and you're asking me what's my favorite scary... This is just like the movies! Holy shit! Okay, oh, I don't fucking know. There's so many. There's Nightmare on Elm Street, American Werewolf in London, Reanimator, Ghoulies, Critters, Dream Warriors, Jason Lives, Texas Chainsaw Massacre, My Bloody Valentine remake and original. I don't know, I'm fucking nervous, okay? You're Ghostface. I've always wanted to see you and be tied up by you, and I don't know, I'm fucking nervous, okay?
Just answer the damn question.
I don't okay, Lost Boys? I don't know.
Not bad. You seem to know your horror movies and impressed.
I'm so happy that you said that. I'm so happy I impressed you. It's always been an honor of mine to impress people like you. Can you get like Freddy or Chucky or someone to say that? Like, don't get me wrong, I love you, Ghostface, but like I'm much more of a Freddy, Chucky kind of guy. Can you like maybe get them to say that? Can you like bring them in here? Can you bring them in here? Hey, Freddy! Freddy!
I'll let you go if you can do this one little thing.
One little favor. Okay. What's the favorite?
Review all the Wrong Turn movies.
I'm sorry, no. I'm not fucking doing that. I'm not reviewing all the Wrong Turn movies. There's fucking no way in hell. That's fucking... I'd rather sit on a bed of tacks than I would watch one Wrong Turn movie. Hell to the fuck no. I'm not doing that.
Come on, can't be that bad. I mean, would you rather watch Human Centipede?
I guess you're right. I'd rather watch that than Human... But I don't want to watch either. I'm 10 minutes late to your brand new movie. Check the merch. I'm 10 minutes late to your fucking new movie. I want to go see the new movie. Can you just fucking let me go, please? You're literally keeping me from making your movie money. Can you just fucking let me go, please?
Do it or I'll make you watch Freddy's Dead.
Fine. I'll do it. If it beats, I'm gonna watch Freddy's Dead. But can I first go see your new movie first? I will come back and I'll give it a positive rating. I will give everything I can to that movie. Okay? I just want to go see the new movie, please. Can you please just let me go see it? Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we are talking about Scream, the new slasher movie today in theaters. Now don't get confused with the original '96 Scream. This is a new movie titled Scream. That's a sequel, a requel. Hey. So today we're talking about Scream 2022. Let's get it.
Whatever his link is to our past, it's pulled us all back here. And I won't sleep until he's in the ground.
Hello, Sydney. It's an honor.
So Scream 2022. Before I get into my thoughts on this movie, I want to explain a little bit of my Scream fandom a little bit. I've always loved the Scream movies, as you can see. Got the Ghostface mask. I love Ghostface. Scream is one of my favorite franchises. Now, not up there with my top 5 favorites. It's definitely in the top 5, but it's not like top 3. Top 3 franchises are Friday the 13th, Child's Play, and Nightmare on Elm Street. Those are my top 3. But Ghostface is in there, for sure. I love all the Ghostface movies. Even Scream 3 to some degree. Now, it's not perfect. Scream 3 is a mixed bag for me. I like a lot of things about it, but I don't like a lot of things about it. But every Scream movie, to me, is solid. Especially Scream 4. I love Scream 4. Absolutely love Scream 4. It sucked. It saddened me so much when Wes Craven passed, because that means we're going to get any good Scream movies. But this movie... Now we'll get into this movie. This movie surprised me with that. So I'm going to start off with the things I liked, and then we'll get into the things I didn't like. What I liked. I loved the way that they handled the OG characters. Your Sidneys, your Deweys, your Gales. I love how they handled and respected the Scream franchise with these legacy characters, with the story of this movie, with the way that it was shot and the way they portrayed. It just, you can so tell Radio Silence did an absolute perfect job doing Scream and honoring Wes Craven's legacy. Like, honestly, if I would have saw this movie with no knowledge of who made it or anything like that, I would have said, was that a Wes Craven movie? Because it feels just like a Wes Craven movie. And props to you guys, Radio Silence, because every interview I've seen of you guys, everything I've seen y'all talk about this movie, y'all are Scream fans. Y'all are diehard Scream fans. Y'all are exactly like how I am and other horror fans are. You're passionate about this franchise. You love this franchise. And I can so tell in the way you made this movie and the way you directed this movie, wrote this movie, everything that was handled in this movie was made out of love, was made out of pure fan love. And I respect that, and I love that about this movie. That you can so tell it's a group of fans making a passion project for fans. So I love that. Other things I love too is I love the new characters that we got. There's so many, so I can't name off the top of my head, but the ones that stick out the most to me, Tara was a really good character. I didn't know how to feel after the first act or so. I was like, alright, what is this character? Like, what is the purpose of this character? What are we doing with this character? Where is she going? Is she just going to be a character that the main character constantly has to, like, babysit? Like, what are we doing with this character, Tara? And they surprised me with what they did with Tara. They made her a very strong, independent character, even though I don't remember exactly how old she is. I would probably say 15, 16. For a 15, 16-year-old, she holds her own weight. She's definitely not a babysitting character. She's not distracting the main character. She's not, oh my god, I'm constantly getting attacked by Ghostface. Like, I need help. Like, no, she's not like that at all. She's definitely a strong, independent character, and I liked her character a lot. She definitely grew on me, but at the end of the movie, I started to really appreciate Tara and the relationship with the main character. Moving on to the main character, the quote-unquote new Sidney of this movie. I thought she was great, honestly. Again, the only really, I wouldn't necessarily say it's a problem, it's just more of a nitpick. She didn't really start coming to her own until about the third act, midway to the second act. Up until then, she was a good character, and she was definitely a well-written character. It's just she didn't come into her own. She didn't, like, yeah, I like that girl, until about midway through the second act, maybe start of the third act. But I liked her character a lot, and I'll really talk about her character a lot in the spoiler review, because I have a lot of things I want to say about her and the things she does in this movie. But that's for the spoiler review. Other characters, Wes. I liked Wes. You can definitely tell that was a character that they made strictly for the love of Wes Craven, and I loved him. I thought he was great. I liked the new Randy girl. I don't know what her name was, but I liked the new Randy of this group, where she's all about horror knowledge, and she's all about, you know, she's our new Randy, basically. I liked her a lot, really. I thought she did great in this movie. I thought she portrayed Randy, but not doing a carbon copy of Randy. She did a version of her own Randy, and I liked that. Outside of that, I thought the story for the movie was really great. I liked it a lot. I love, like I said earlier, I love how they handled the OG characters, how they respected the OG characters, they respected the legacy of Scream, and just the story of this movie. They make fun of it, but at the same time they're acknowledging what this movie is. This is a requel. This is your Force Awakens. This is your movies like that. Halloween, the new Halloween movies. It's movies like that where it's a reboot, but it's a sequel. And so then you have this whole segment of them explaining the requel rules. And it's just, I love that. I love that whole aspect of the movie. It was smartly written, and it was done very well. So going on to the characters, we're going to what we really want to talk about. Is Ghostface. I liked the Ghostface in this movie a lot. He was, I don't know how to explain. So Ghostface to me has never been a scary character to me. Outside of the first movie, I think the first movie is the only movie he's really been in that I'm like, oh my god, that's scary. Outside of that, 2, 3, some parts of 4, he was a little scary, a little intimidating, but nothing like, holy shit. This movie, I don't know if it was the way they shot it, the way they wrote him, or I don't know, but this movie, I can't necessarily say made me terrified of Ghostface, but it made me scared of him. When he popped up on screen, I wasn't just like, oh my god, yay, Ghostface, kill people. I was like, holy shit, he's here, he's gonna fuck some shit up. Like, I've never had that before in a Scream movie, outside of the first movie. I've never been intimidated and been on the edge of my seat with Ghostface, because all the other movies I've just been kind of like, oh, Ghostface is here, he's gonna kill someone, I can't wait to see it. Where this one, I'm like, oh my god, Ghostface is here, what is he gonna do? He's gonna fuck some shit up, and you know. So, I was really impressed by how they handled Ghostface. They handled him, and he's definitely more vicious in this movie, which he has been for the past 2 movies. I think Scream 3 is when he became really vicious, where he's just constantly, like when he stabs someone, he does it like repeatedly. I think they've done that since Scream 3, but I love that approach to Ghostface, how he's more brutal, more sinister, more mean, more brutal, and how he's more vicious, and I love that. I love that aspect. Like, again, you don't even have to see the person behind the mask to know what they're, I guess you could say, feeling, because you can just tell by the way they kill people and how brutal they kill the person, where it's like, damn, like, I don't even have to see the person underneath the mask to know, like, they're just evil underneath there. Like, so I love that. I love that. That was really cool. Again, just like I said earlier, just honoring what Wes Craven did with the character, where it's just, this is the character, this is how he is, and I love that. And I love the third act. I mean, I've heard a lot of mixed opinions on the third act. A lot of people said, it's a really good movie until the third act. I've heard opposite. It's a really bland movie until the third act. So, where I stand on the third act is I really enjoyed it. Is it a little, how do I put it? Is it a little retreading of what we've already seen? Yes, but I think that's the point, because that's what requels are. That's what requels are. Requels are supposed to be the same shit you've already paid for, just with a little bit new. It's like this clip in Jay and Silent Bob.
A reboot, boys, is when Hollywood wants to make a lot of money without the hassle of creating a new movie. So they take an old movie and change just enough to make you pay for the same shit all over again.
Those greedy fucking animals.
Oh, it's insidious.
It's exactly like that. So, again, I'm used to that. Again, with the Halloween movies and other requels, Force Awakens, blah, blah, blah. I appreciate that. And again, I don't necessarily like, oh my god, you're doing the exact same thing from this other movie. It's like, that's what a requel's supposed to do. It's the same movie, just adding some new in it, and you pay for the same shit all over again. That's how it is. So, but positives aside, I really only have 2 problems with this movie, and one of them I'll go into more in the spoiler. But the 2 main problems I have is pacing and kills. Pacing, you can definitely tell there was some pacing for sure, because like the first 30 minutes, 35 minutes is very quick. It's very like, Ghostface is already in there, he's already killing some people. It's already, it's like they don't even give you time to really kind of breathe with these new characters, get to know these characters a little bit more. It's just like here, Ghostface. All right, now we're gonna slow back down, introduce the legacy characters, introduce some other things. All right, third act. So it's like, you can definitely tell there's some pacing issues, where the first act is just non-stop, fast, we're killing people. Alright, let's slow down, introduce the legacy characters, let's, take a breather for a moment, get to know some of these characters, and then third act, movie's over. And it's like, whoa, okay. So, again, it's not horrible. It doesn't make or break this movie for me. It's just, when I watched it, and again, maybe when I watch it a second time, I'll maybe not notice it as much. But that was the only real issue I had, was just pacing. It's just, the pacing's a little off. And then the second one was kills. I would think by the time, there's 4 Scream movies, this is the 5th one, I would think by now, we would have maybe some creative kills. Every kill in this movie is exactly like the other 4. Stab here, stab here, stab here, stab here, stab. Nothing really creative. I mean, I'm not expecting a Halloween Kills, a bloodbath of just kills, but I just would like to see something a little more different than just, here's a stab in the back, okay, that guy's dead. Here's a stab in the face, okay, that girl's dead. Like, I would think by this is the 5th movie, I would think maybe we'd get some more unique. It's like, okay, I'm gonna stab him in the back, gut him maybe, and then do something else. Or like, instead of using the knife, which I know that's iconic with Ghostface, since it is just a person underneath, not anything supernatural, why can't they use other things? Why can't they use different things? Why do they always have to use the knife? So, I mean, again, that could just be a nitpick of my own. It's just, I would think by now we've had 4 movies of the same kills practically. Knife, 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 knife. I would think by the 5th movie, because we have a new team, a new set of people, we would have maybe had some originality kills, or some at least unique kills. So Scream 2022, what can I give it? I give it a positive rating for sure. Definitely loved it. I definitely think if you're a slasher fan and you're a Scream fan, you definitely need to go out and see it for sure. But if you're just a casual Scream fan, if you're one of those like, I'll watch slasher movies, but not that often, just wait till home. Just wait till theater. But for sure, if you're a Scream fan, go out and see this day one. It is an awesome slasher. It is definitely, I hope this makes the money so we can get more Scream movies and possibly a Nightmare on Elm Street movie. Possibly. So definitely let me know what you think down below. Do you love it? Do you hate it? And I'll see y'all in the spoiler review. Peace.